Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning to you. Hopefully, everybody can hear me. I'm kind of waiting until some folks jump on. I know people, certainly you are at work or wherever um, you may be this morning. It is a good day. Temperatures this morning, not too bad outside. It's going to be in the 90s today. Of course, feel hotter than that. Feel like 100. Um, my prayers also go out to people up in New York City and other places that might be dealing with extreme heat. Seattle and other places have dealt with what they call extreme heat. Texas, like I say, people laugh at us because we don't deal too well with the cold, but they don't deal too well with the heat, so it's even. Good morning, everybody. This morning I wanted to talk about this woman, and I know several people last night, not just me, had issues with this lady. Um, when she was on Facebook, at first she was nice and stuff, and I don't ask people about their religion or stuff as long as they treat me fairly. Um, this lady got very upset last night, not even at me first, at some other person. They were going back and forth, and then she told me that I post bullshit on my page. So, and I will say this: I do not care if you're a Democrat, Republican, black, white, purple. It doesn't matter. People who are mean to me, I will delete you off of my page because I'm tired of the crap. Like last night, I'm not gonna sit up there and spend time arguing with a person. When she told me that I post shit on my page, um, or stupid stuff on my page, however you want to say it, it's offensive. The lady doesn't know me from Kingdom Come. I don't know her, um, or whoever, I don't know her. Um, but for her to get upset at me to say that pictures that I post are inappropriate because she likes Donald Trump, that's I told her I don't care if you voted for Donald Trump. That has nothing to do with me. But for this lady to call me names and stuff and tell me last night that I'm kissing Obama's butt and all that stuff, and it's offensive. Um and the only reason that I responded was because I essentially told the lady last night I have stuff going on in my life. I swim, I do things, I do what I'm supposed to do in society. I don't beg from people, I don't ask for nothing from nobody. My family will tell you I hardly ever ask them for anything. So I'm not gonna, strangers and stuff like that. If I don't know you, I'm certainly, you know, not, asking people for things. As far as personal things or asking people, personal things. I don't get into all that stuff. This woman, she supports Donald Trump and she likes Donald Trump, and that's fine. I don't care who she voted for, but uh, when you call me names and stuff like that, she said that someone else was racist toward her or whatever. The person told me no, they were not. They were only defending themselves, and then she tells me to try to control someone else and what they say. No, you should control what you say, ma'am, to other people. This is Facebook. This ain't high school. This ain't nothing. This is just Facebook. And I think people take Facebook very seriously, but it's kind of like a game. It's like people like football is football, sports are sports, but people take stuff serious. And she takes Donald Trump seriously. Um, I don't really give a damn who's elected in office as long as I'm able to do what I want to in my life. Honestly, I don't care. Has anybody from office made me rich? No. Has the government made me rich? No. Um, am I thankful for what they do for me? Yes. But what I'm saying is, has anybody in the government made anybody rich as far as ordinary people? No. So I told that lady, it doesn't matter to me. I treat people with respect as long as they treat me fairly. Um, I am a diversified person. I believe in diversification. I believe in being able to, you know, try to reach across the aisle. I don't get into if you're Republican and if you're a Democrat and you're. I get into, are you treating me fairly? Are you treating me with respect? Um, are you being mean to me? Those kinds of things. That's what I'm concerned with, and anybody would be. Nobody wants to have people call them names like idiots and stuff when you're not doing anything to bring on that kind of reaction from a woman. I did nothing last night except for post a picture of just an edited picture that like a meme or whatever they call them, where John McCain, he don't want Donald Trump at his funeral. I mean, it's not what I said, it's what that man said. He don't want Donald Trump at his funeral. The over in England, they didn't invite anybody. With that, they didn't invite Donald Trump either. So it's not just people in the United States don't like Donald Trump. It's people globally that don't like him. And for people to chew me out simply because I don't like him, there are Republicans that said on television, Republicans that have said that Donald Trump is unfit for office. So for people to come at me, because I didn't vote for the man, I don't like Donald Trump. And then people say, well, after John McCain passed away, Democrats want to be, now they love him. No, people love people that treat them with respect. It's not about a Democrat or Republican. If John McCain treated those folks with respect, then that's what that is. Hillary Clinton talked about it. Other people across the aisle. It's not about Democrat or Republican. And Donald Trump, he's a Republican and didn't even acknowledge John McCain. So for people to sit up here, and come at me, those who like, Donald Trump, and they're mean to me, and I'll emphasize mean. It's up to you if you like Donald Trump. I do not care. But what I'm not going to have is people being mean to me. No more of that. If you're going to be mean to me, as far as calling me stupid and other explicit names, simply because of what I post, and I'm not calling you any derogatory names, then I don't want people like that on my page. And people who are mean to me, and I said that at the beginning of the year, I am no longer going to tolerate people being rude to me on any platform. I'm just going to delete you. I don't care. And the lady wonders why you only have 200 friends. Because you're mean to people. And you get 3,000 friends by people either accepting your friendship or they don't. That's how Facebook works. And so I have 3,000 friends because I try to have diversification. I try to reach across the aisle. You see me at Special Olympics. I'm not with just black people. I'm with white people. I'm with all colors, shapes, all of that stuff. And Special Olympics taught me, man, you got to reach across the aisle. And what it is about respect. And they have a motto in Special Olympics is let me win. If I cannot win, then I shall be brave in the attempt, or the attempt to do so, whether that's in life or however you want to put it. I am not going to let people dampen my dreams and my hopes for what I want to do in my life with political bullcrap, because I could care less. As long as, number one, I want everybody to think about this, number one, if your bills are paid, okay, then you're good to go. If you can do stuff in your life and go have fun and go do things, that's what I do. I don't sit up here and mope about political stuff. I talk about it, or if it's televised on TV or whatever, but I keep it moving and go work out and go do stuff in my life and go have fun, and that's what I encourage people to do. That is what I encourage people to do. Hold on real quick, let me get this food. My food is here.
preserve the future of your organization. Look at your Cowboys. Yeah, the fact that they had to put that in didn't seem to kill his career, did it? I've not but you're not going to be here on Monday. Having this conversation with various guys from Dan Orlovsky down and say, listen, if I can't, they will. All right. Hey, be careful and stay cool. You got to be careful. Some of these guys get Patrick Ramsey or others. You put them in, they get crushed. You can ruin their development. I am with you. I want to see these guys sooner rather than later. They're an investment. Start to see what the investment is. Yeah, I mean, but I'm looking at Sam Darnold. He's going to get in right away. We're looking at Derek Carr. They got him right away. We're looking at Dak Prescott. They got him right away. I know. And we're not even putting Lamar in that situation. We're just saying you might have to play a couple games, and we're suddenly scared of that. I would run Lamar Jackson because I wouldn't run Derek Carr. They all have different things. Their poise might be better than Lamar Jackson. Looking at the game film.
All right, sorry about that, y'all. I had to get my food, so it was here. So, but yeah, I just want to talk about that lady that you see here. She was very rude and very mean, and you can look at her comments or whatever. I blocked her off of my page. I feel like, it's best for me. That's what works. A lot of people tell me, hey, don't get all upset over people who, but I like to talk about this kind of stuff so that it kind of gives people some ideas. Block people like this. I will block people like this. And I don't care if you like Donald Trump or if you don't like Donald Trump. That's not, I don't get into all that with people because I don't care. I just post things on my page. One thing I do not do is post things on other people's pages. If they don't want it posted on their page, then by all means, like I told the lady, if you didn't like the fact that I posted whatever it is, she said, okay. I said, well, then you can delete it. I'm not, if she didn't like it, but you're not going to go on my page deleting stuff. She wanted me to take the thing down off of my page. But one thing I won't do is go on other people's pages and post stuff. And things that I don't post on people's pages is political stuff, religious stuff, things that people might not like or believe in, or even want to participate with. So on your individual pages, no, I don't post stuff. But on my page, I do. And I do post stuff about God, religion, or whatever because it's my page. But for somebody to tell me to take something down because they felt like it was inappropriate toward Donald Trump, I don't really care. You need to address Donald Trump about disrespecting McCain. This lady here to sit up here and come at me last night for no reason, that was not fair. But hey, I ain't gonna let it ruin my day. I think once I finish up some stuff today, if I can make it again down to the pool, doing these things will kind of help me be in shape and continue to be ready for national games. Good news is that we also have an indoor pool, so as it gets cold, I will be able to swim year-round. Hey. So that won't, the cold will not ruin my day unless it's ice on the roads, then everything's closed and it's a bad deal. But I'm praying this year, no ice, no cold. At least the almost below zero cold we had last time. That was miserable. Also, this time of year, collect any kind of jackets, man. Like, there's a bunch of sales going on right now on jackets. I got a big old heavy military jacket. And so that's going to come in handy for the winter. So this is the time of year, even though it's 100 degrees outside, go get jackets because it's finna get cold. And when it does, you want to have good jackets. I'm going to keep it 100. But I am excited today. I feel like everything is good. I posted the pictures also from the swim meet in Seattle. I hope the folks like the enhanced version of those photos that I took yesterday and posted those online. You can tell the contrast and difference in color. Some people say they don't like it with a little bit of color, but I like the color because on cell phones it makes it difficult for people to see details and contrast on cell phones. Not everybody has a big screen where they can see. I also do it because when I'm looking at stuff on a cell phone, it is hard to see. So adding color to that helps to add contrast. and so that you can see texture and stuff like that. That's the reason that I like to add color and stuff to pictures. But what I don't do is I don't add objects that were not originally in the picture. For example, if there was not a balloon in the picture, I don't put it. I only just add color and to make it sharp. That's it, so that I can see. And the name of my Instagram is HD Photogenic for a reason, because I want my photos, my stuff, to look like to look professional or to look better than just posting blurry pictures or things like that on the internet, or dull colors. I like bright, vibrant colors. I hope all of you folks are having a good morning. I hope that you are able to take a flight or go somewhere this summer before it gets cold. You've got a couple of things going on. You have the housing authority. They're having a job fair around the corner for people who want to participate in that kind of stuff. There's a lot going on. I just try to get out and do stuff before it gets cold. I don't do the cold. I don't like the cold. I like the heat because you can make money in the heat. You can do stuff in the heat that you can't do in the cold. Sorry. But I like everybody again too who has helped me with the GoFundMe. I appreciate that. I've posted that link today. I'll get that posted again. I haven't posted that today, but I will again try to get this up and get these links posted so that people can see the GoFundMe account and get that up. I am thankful to all of my friends and folks on Facebook, also to my family. I know they root for me, my cousin Aria, my sister Bam, I call her Bam, my brother Taylor, my sister Frances. I hope she's doing good. Haven't really heard from her, but I think a lot of the kids, they're in school, so she's working with that, which is understandable. A lot of kids are in school right now. Everybody's doing good in my family. My sister and my mom, she seems to be doing very well. In fact, I'll give my mom a call and let her know how I'm doing. I do not know if my mother's on Facebook. My mom is probably not, but that's okay. That's fine too. But my mom has a phone, so I'll give her a call too. I hope that all of you guys have fun. Get out here and swim. The temperatures will feel like the hundreds. It's definitely gonna feel hot. I like heat because if you got central air, a swimming pool, then you're gonna be fine. That's just what it is. You're gonna be fine if you got access to a swimming pool or one at your house. Jump in there, man. You got a lot of options. Or go work out indoors if you choose. Or if you want to go running today, just make sure to take at least a gallon of water. I always tell people to take 2 gallons of water and put them in your car. And the reason I say that is you want to have at least a half of that gallon for your car itself. So if the radiator, you might need to put water in there, that kind of stuff. So that's good. And then you have a gallon of water and then the rest of the half gallon for yourself. So it kind of gives you an idea of how to kind of make it in this heat. So I hope all of you guys have a good rest of your day. I hope that y'all understand that I have nothing against people who are Republican or whatever. I only have things against those, no matter who you are, Republican, Democrat, or whatever, who are not fair to me, or those who treat me unfair, or those who are rude. I had to delete this woman last night because I felt like some of the things she said about me was not fair. And I just want people to understand that I am not a mean person. I am not judgmental. I do not care, once again, if you are Republican or Democrat. I only care, or any other party for that matter, Tea Party or whatever parties I forgot to mention. You always want to make sure to be open-minded. I try to be, but when people cross the line and they start calling me names, that's not open-minded. That is closed-minded, I guess, way of thinking. And my grandmother didn't teach me that. My grandmother talked to everybody, whether you were black, white, purple, man, woman, it did not matter. And the same thing goes to women. I know that sometimes people think that I sit up here and bash females. Sometimes I do bash females because I'm a female, but I do that in a way so that women know in certain situations, you should be able to be yourself. You shouldn't have to be what society dictates you to be. You shouldn't have to act a certain way in order for somebody to be your friend. I don't have very many friends in my life. Um, and yes, with certain situations, yeah, I care about what people think. I think some people that say that they don't, depending on what the situation is, everybody cares what someone else thinks depending on what it is. And I emphasize what it is, because everybody is different. And sometimes people may criticize me. Hey, sister, sometimes people may criticize me because they think that I get all worked up about what people think. No, I just like to use these moments to talk about how people react. But it doesn't stop me from moving on with my day and doing things, because uh, you don't you don't um you don't sit around and mope about things. What I have coming up in my life is a camp around the corner coming up. I believe that I think that's either in the state of Texas or outside the state. I don't know. I'll have to get with that because I've never done World Games. I have no idea. I'm very, very excited. I am trying to meet my goal of $3,000. I already have $1,500, like I said, of my own, and now I am trying to certainly get help with the GoFundMe account, or anybody that can help me. Um, I don't know. My brother, I know he's busy and stuff, and so I don't know. Uh, with the family and how they can help me. I know my uncle said if he could, he would. So there, if you are dealing with kids and stuff in school, then that's a whole different ball game. It's hard to kind of help people financially when you deal with trying to take care of children. Hello to my sister and to everybody. Sister, yes, I deleted that lady right here. She was crazy. She was what they called, lady said cray cray. I guess the short acronym or whatever you want to call it for crazy. But I don't understand in my life when I try to do stuff right. People would rather lean more toward negative. I don't care what it is, whether it's sports, a baseball game, whatever it is. People sometimes will find negativity in anything. And those are the kind of people I do not want on my page. When I'm doing something positive, you find negativity. Oh, well, your body, or you look like a guy, whatever. Who cares? I'm going to continue to swim. I'm going to continue to do stuff. I'm going to continue to be in swimming for as long as I can. Now, next year, because swimming has lasted so long, all the way through next year, of course, I might take a break from swimming and participate in track and field. My next goal, I don't know if this has ever been done in Special Olympics. I don't know. But my next goal is to end up going to national games for track and field and world games. That's my next goal. Now, it's a good thing because that's diversification. If you can run on land and swim, I don't think that's ever been done before. I don't think in anything where a person's competed in swimming and then you transition from swimming and then you end up doing track and field at the highest level that you can within Special Olympics, and that's global games or world games, excuse me. So I hope all of you guys have a splendid day. I hope that you guys are able to go swimming, have fun. If you're at work, think about what's coming up. You have a holiday coming up Monday, so you'll have a long weekend. You'll have a little bit more fun. You'll be able to swim. And some pools are going to stay open a little bit longer, of course, in Dallas. The new centers that opened up out there, some of them got delayed because of rain and storms, but those will stay open, I think, all the way through Labor Day, a little bit after the holiday, coming up. So God bless y'all, and just think, if you've got people on your page who are mean to you and rude to you, then start deleting them. Do not have people on your page who are going to condemn you simply because of what you post. Keep in mind, I did not post anything on her page. I only posted it on my page, and that woman got offended. a good way to keep in mind and to make sure, if you can, that people aren't offended. Don't post things on their page. And I don't post things on people's pages that might offend them. That's one thing I don't do. I don't go to their page and post stuff. So I definitely appreciate you. I am definitely grateful. I appreciate all of my friends and everybody. I just appreciate everybody. So, just God bless you.